Well, Celine Dion is one of the greatest singers the world has ever seen, selling more than 230 million albums and winning 6 Grammys.
But at the end of 2022, Celine made a shock admission. She was diagnosed with a rare condition called stiff person syndrome. And while we haven't seen much of her since that announcement, now she's telling her story in a new documentary called I Am Celine Dion.
And 7 News US correspondent Miley Hogan had the honour of sitting down with Celine to find out more. Hi, Miley.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Celine, going through a health battle a lot of us don't know a lot about. We've heard her talk about it, but what is it and how's she going?
Yeah, well, stiff person syndrome is very rare. It's a disease that medical professionals are still looking into, trying to find out more about it. What Celine is facing physically is harrowing and confronting, and it is unusual. But as you're about to see, this woman is determined to get through this, to get back up on stage and perform again, and she's going to do whatever it takes.
It's an honour to be speaking with you.
Thank you so much for coming.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm excited. I'm as well very proud.
Proud of her new documentary and proud of herself for battling through the most testing years of her life. All caught on film, all the pain, all the heartache, all caused by a rare neurological disorder known as stiff person syndrome that literally affects 1 in a million.
I miss it so much. The people. I miss them.
It's so honest and raw. It's also deeply personal. Why did you decide to let the cameras come in?
I have been struggling, obviously, for many, many, many years. Something that started in my throat. No pain, just spasming. I would say spasms. So for people to understand what were you feeling, spasms. I was a bit concerned, so I do my ritual. Some steam, eucalyptus, vocal exercise, avoiding dairies. I did not want to panic and say, oh my God, I'm going to lose my voice. When you're on tour and you've been doing this since you're 12 years old, but at one point, nothing changes. So I started to be scared, obviously. I started to be more tense and scared to be on stage. That doesn't help the spasm. I never thought about my voice. My vocal cords used to lead my passion.
In 2019, Celine stopped performing. Then the pandemic happened and the world stopped too. She was prescribed medicines that simply weren't working, and Celine's condition got worse. Muscle stiffness throughout her body, triggering unbearable pain. It was a terrible secret for so long until she went public with the diagnosis in December 2022.
I've been diagnosed with a very rare neurological disorder, and I wasn't ready to say anything before. But I'm ready now.
My son just lost their dad. I don't have my mom. I don't have my dad. I lost a brother. I don't have my husband. My kids are scared because they lost their dad. They're wondering if I'm going to die. We're canceling all the shows.
Yeah.
The fans don't know what's happening. I'm an open book since I'm 12 years old. I said everything, and now I disappear. I can't live with that. I was in my bunker, which is with my kids, and I didn't want to talk about, I wanted to be on stage, but I could not. And I said, we need to let people know what's going on. And when they had it diagnosed with the right people, I decided to do a documentary with the right people.
Ready? Is the sound man okay?
Your voice that you describe as your instrument.
Yes.
How is it?
We had to change a lot of things. When I was 12 years old and I was doing my vocal exercises, or, I did this all my life. I didn't even have to think about it. So for my voice, is that instead of vocal exercising and instead of just stretching for my own pleasure, it's an athletic therapist that treats my body, and I have someone as a therapy for my voice. So it's not, but it's it's different. It's a different approach.
For the new new documentary, Celine enlisted Oscar-nominated filmmaker Irene Taylor to capture her story. One chapter highlights the megastar's friendship with John Farnham.
He's in the documentary. He's a good friend of yours, and he's obviously battling his own health problems and struggling to sing. Have you reached out to him? Are you guys supporting each other?
I've sung his songs. I loved him so much. I still love him so much.
Wonderful.
And I've had the privilege and the honor of singing The Voice with him. It's kind of pathetic that I sang with him The Voice when I lost my voice. And not too long ago, this is something that I will work on. I want to sing a song that he did perform, and it's the best version that I've heard. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. When he sang that song live, I listened to him a lot, and I want to sing that song. And I will reach to him because I respect him so much. He's one of my favorite singers of all time. And I will never forget the gift that he gave me. And I tell you that when I'm back on stage and I sing Help, it will be for you, John, for sure. Thank you for that gift. I'll give you a buzz, okay? I'll give you a call.
You know, one of the early things you said to me was, should I be more like a rock star? And John was someone who just you wanted that energy. And when I saw you,
I wanted to sweat like him.
Yeah.
He's sweating. He's so funny. And he looked like, is it rolled sleeves, t-shirt, jeans, starting a song, making people laugh and then making them sing. And I do appreciate you. Help me. But now, for sure. Just his energy. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm calling. You just tell me, John, what time can I call? I don't want to wake him up.
Celine says she's fighting back and will never give up. If she can't walk on stage, she will crawl. She is determined to overcome the condition for which there is no known cure.
4 years I stayed in my house. I can't stay in my house. I don't want my kids. I want them to know that mom's fine. So we had to have panic buttons. They know what to do. We rehearse. They're not. I mean, how many people in the world have conditions? They have to let their kids know. They might have to call 911. Absolutely. So my kids, I will not lie to my fans, my kids, and myself. And I want my fans to know that I'm taking good care of me. I'm well surrounded. My voice is coming back. My passion has never left. My body's getting stronger. I'm going to come back on stage. I am Celine Dion. And I'm going to come back, and I can't wait because I miss you so much.
Oh, wow, Marley. She wasn't wrong when she said she was an open book. We just heard her say then she will be back on stage. Any sort of timeline on that at all, Miley?
Look, I did ask her about that and she said not at this stage. She did say soon. I'm not sure exactly what you can take from that, but she's working towards it. That is the end goal for her. She really does want to get back up on stage. It's just about working with her team and managing a way that they can do that to make it happen.
Incredible. Marley, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, and we love the John Farnham connection too, especially given his son's wedding and the photos out today, and it's really beautiful to see that love between Celine and our own John Farnham. Thank you, Miley. Now, this is all part of a new documentary which is called I Am Celine Dion, and it premieres globally on Prime Video. That is on June 25, and that was just a taste of what's to come in that big documentary that she's done.
Thank you, Miley.